Welcome to QuickBytes Education. Today's QuickByte is all about the Triangle Angle Sum Theorem, what it means, why it works, and how to use it to find missing angles. Let's get started. If you remember only one rule about triangle angles, make it this one. The three inside angles of every triangle add up to 180 degrees. Not sometimes, not just for certain triangles, every triangle. Once you understand that, a lot of geometry problems become much easier. In this lesson, we'll cover four things. First, what the Triangle Angle Sum Theorem says. Second, why triangle angles add up to 180 degrees. Third, how to find missing angles. And fourth, how to solve triangle angle problems with algebra. The Triangle Angle Sum Theorem says that the three interior angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. Interior angles are the angles inside the triangle. So if a triangle has angles A, B, and C, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 180 degrees. That is the main rule. It does not matter what the triangle looks like. It can be tall and skinny. It can be short and wide. It can be a right triangle, an acute triangle, or an obtuse triangle. The inside angles still add up to 180 degrees. Here's a simple way to understand why. A straight line measures 180 degrees. If you take the three angles of a triangle and arrange them side by side, they form a straight angle. That straight angle is 180 degrees. This is also why the Triangle Angle Sum Theorem connects to parallel lines and transversals. When a line is drawn through one vertex of a triangle parallel to the opposite side, the triangle's angles match angle relationships created by the transversal. Those angle relationships line up to form a straight line, and a straight line is 180 degrees. So the triangle's three interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Now let's use the theorem. Suppose a triangle has two angles, 50 degrees and 60 degrees. What is the missing angle? Since all three angles add to 180 degrees, start with 180. Then, subtract the angles you already know. 180 minus 50 minus 60 equals 70. So the missing angle is 70 degrees. You can also check it. 50 plus 60 plus 70 equals 180. That means the answer works. Let's try one more. A triangle has angles 35 degrees and 85 degrees. Find the third angle. Use the same rule. 180 minus 35 minus 85 equals 60. So the missing angle is 60 degrees. The process is simple. Add the known angles. Subtract from 180. That gives you the missing angle. This theorem also helps with special triangles. In a right triangle, one angle is exactly 90 degrees. That means the other two angles must add up to 90 degrees. For example, if one acute angle in a right triangle is 40 degrees, the other acute angle is 50 degrees. Why? Because 90 plus 40 plus 50 equals 180. In an equilateral triangle, all three angles are equal. Since the total is 180 degrees, divide 180 by 3. Each angle is 60 degrees. So every equilateral triangle has three 60-degree angles. Now let's look at a common test-style problem. Suppose the angles of a triangle are x, 2x, and 60 degrees. Find x. Use the Triangle Angle Sum Theorem. X plus 2x plus 60 equals 180. Combine like terms. 3x plus 60 equals 180. Subtract 60 from both sides. 3x equals 120. Divide by 3. X equals 40. So the angles are 40 degrees, 80 degrees, and 60 degrees. And if you add them, they equal 180. A common mistake is forgetting that all three interior angles must be included. Students sometimes add only 2 angles and stop. But a triangle always has 3 interior angles. So for every triangle angle problem, ask yourself, what angles do I know? What angle is missing? And how can I make the total equal 180 degrees? That question will guide you through most problems. The Triangle Angle Sum Theorem is one of the most useful rules in geometry. You'll use it with triangle problems, proofs, parallel lines, transversals, congruent triangles, similar triangles, and algebra-based angle questions. It also helps you check whether angle measures make sense. If the 3 angles do not add up to 180 degrees, they cannot be the interior angles of a triangle. Here's what you just learned. The Triangle Angle Sum Theorem says the 3 interior angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. This rule works for every triangle. A straight line measures 180 degrees, which helps explain why the theorem works. To find a missing angle, subtract the known angles from 180. In a right triangle, the 2 acute angles add up to 90 degrees. In an equilateral triangle, each angle is 60 degrees. And in algebra problems, add all 3 angle expressions and set the total equal to 180. If this helped you understand the Triangle Angle Sum Theorem, watch the full Intermediate Geometry playlist next. Like, subscribe, and keep building your math confidence with QuickBytes education, one quick bite at a time.